I was happily married until I wasn't. I felt like I was completely falling apart.
I sought acceptance and love in the streets. So at about the age of 13 years old, I was introduced to drugs.
I was really trying to find out where I was with God. I mean, I grew up in the church, but I always felt like something was missing.
None of the problems were getting solved, issues were going unaddressed, and I could see the pain that I was causing Maria.
I was always afraid that God was angry with me. I was so heavy weighted with all of this guilt and baggage, and it was just very hard to live.
When I went to prison, I felt my life was over. My life has been tainted now. Everyone is gonna look at me differently.
I got to a point where enough was enough, and so I left.
And I was just like so frustrated. So it was just in my mind that I'm going to end my life when I get home.
When I got out of prison, I went back to using drugs again. And I overdosed. I had no pulse.
The apartment shared a driveway, and I was turning in, and my neighbor, he was coming out with a bag of trash. He struck a conversation with me, and he saw me holding the Bible. And he asked me, was I saved? And I said, that's what I've been trying to find out.
When my wife went to the hospital and I woke up, I realized that this wasn't just causing pain for me, but it caused pain for my family, my wife, my mother, my sister. And it was at that moment that I realized I can't do this on my own.
I left the home, but God was still holding me. I found that I needed space, but God was still gripping me. I felt like I needed to escape, and I walked away. But God still was holding my heart and my hands even when I couldn't see it.
He took the time to listen. He shared the gospel with me. We knelt and we prayed. But before I could finish that prayer, you know, God just he just poured out this, I call it liquid love. It was just like over me, into me, out, and it was bubbling up. I didn't understand it, but I knew that I had what I had been searching for.
My wife introduced me to Willow Creek, and I joined a recovery group who has showed me I am worth something, that God does love me.
Maria had a car accident, totaled the car, and everything in me was compelling me, go take care of your wife. In my spirit, God said to me these words, you're trying to leave her for things you don't like, and I have never forsaken you, and you do things I hate. It was a reminder and a chastisement. It changed me forever.
That neighbor that helped me became my husband.
Right now, I'm about 6 months that I'm sober now.
Maria and I are fully reconciled. We will celebrate 19 years of marriage.
To me, hope is living. Hope is Jesus.
Hope is God's irrevocable grip on whatever remaining confidence you have that He is capable and faithful to fulfill every promise He made.
There is a God who does hear you. There is a God who does love you. No matter how many mistakes you've done in your life, He is there, and He will be there to pick up the pieces with you.